Historically, the final stretch of the calendar between October through to December, that has always been considered one of the most lucrative periods of the year for commodity traders. Once again, that trend is certainly living up to expectations. A long list of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America, they have described the current economic climate as the golden age of trading. This comes as no surprise, given that today's highly macro-driven backdrop that is fueling one of the greatest world transfers the world has seen. This is presenting savvy traders with back-to-back money-making opportunities. So far this year, a total of 27 commodities, ranging from the metals to energies to agriculture, they have tallied up astronomical double to triple digit gains. But make no mistake, this is not a buy and hold market. These exciting and fast-moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders. During this quarter, we have seen the commodity markets, they've notched up explosive double-digit gains to the upside and the downside in a single week, sometimes in a single day alone, not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions. So making money for commodity traders in these markets, it has never been so easy. The week-to-week, short-term, macro-driven trend we're seeing right now, that can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat. Looking ahead, this week it's all about macroeconomics, with traders' attention firmly focused on a string of critical economic readings, including US consumer price and producer price inflation data, all topped off with yet another round of market-moving speeches from Fed officials, which may shed more light into the Federal Reserve's next interest rate decision. Elsewhere, the US government debt, that would also be on the radar, as the United States, they face again yet another potential government shutdown if Congress cannot pass funding legislation by November the 17th. America's alarming debt crisis, that has been making headlines again recently, after the credit rating Moody's, they lowered its outlook on the US government's credit rating to negative, citing the cost of rising interest rates and political polarization in Washington that has significantly increased the downside risk to the country's economic and fiscal strength. The federal government, they faced the proposal of a shutdown on the 17th of November if Republicans and Democrats, if they cannot agree on a spending plan, a move which could send commodity prices skyrocketing. But for now, whilst precious metals and energy prices, they flip into wait and see mode, one of the best kept secrets in commodities right now is agriculture. The disruptive effects of global warming, climate change and supply chain bottlenecks, combined with unprecedented demand for safety, diversification and high returns on offer in this new economic landscape, they have sent a long list of agricultural commodity prices soaring to multi-decade and multi-year highs. Unlike other commodities, the world cannot function or survive without agriculture. Irrespective of whether the overall economy is booming or contracting, people, they still need to eat, making agriculture an all-season asset class that has a proven track record of delivering attractive and resilient returns across virtually any economic cycle. So far this year, cocoa prices, they've surged 400%. They're currently trading at their highest level since 1979. Meanwhile, sugar prices, they've tallied up a phenomenal gain of over 450% from their 2020 lows. But there's one commodity that has continued to quietly break out to all-time record highs, almost on a weekly basis, and that's orange juice. Orange juice prices, they have been on an unstoppable run this year. They're currently trading at their highest level since 1966. This month, orange juice prices, they registered an all-time record high of $431 per pound, tallying up an impressive gain of nearly 700% from their low of $54 per pound. This rally also led to a rise in speculators entering the market, leading to some of Wall Street's most powerful banks calling orange juice futures the new GameStop. The big question now is, how high will prices go? Only time will tell. However, one thing we do know for certain is that it won't take much for commodity prices to move significantly higher in this current macro environment that we are in right now and breach new all-time record highs. Right now, we have crisis on top of crisis, which, as traders know, this is translating to opportunity on top of opportunity. Whilst commodities certainly don't need a crisis to move higher, they definitely love a crisis. This is the time that traders, they wait decades for. It's times like these that make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. As we move through the final quarter of 2023, we are firmly in one of the most exciting and rewarding times ever in history. If you want to successfully navigate the markets and capitalize on the huge opportunities right now and build substantial, life-changing wealth, then you need to utilize a professional research-driven approach. If you know how to connect the dots and position yourself in the right place at the right time, ready to capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities that are currently unfolding, you will make a fortune and build substantial, life-changing wealth. Banks, hedge funds, they're making multi-billions capitalizing on the week-to-week macro-driven opportunities, and it's not so different for our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. The majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They've already made in excess of 6 and 7 figures so far this year, and we still have another 60 trading days left to go. In fact, all of our clients, they've been fully briefed, prepared, and ready to make the final quarter of this year their biggest and best yet. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, and you still want to make the final quarter of 2023 your most profitable yet, then go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Investing in yourself, it's the best investment you will ever make. Your future, it is created by what you do today. Make investing in yourself a priority because nobody else is going to do that for you. So with that, let's move over to the charts and we'll talk you through exactly what we look at here as we head into a new week. So firstly, as we discussed with you on Friday's report, we have gone long crude oil, liking a buy opportunity back down towards 75, 76 US dollars per barrel. In fact, we took the opportunity yet again over Thursday and Friday to enter back down towards 75 and 76 dollars per barrel. WTI crude oil is currently breaking back above 77. Now, as I discussed with you as well on last week's report, we are shorting gold here from 1,980 US dollars per ounce. In fact, even overnight, gold prices, they broke down to 1,922 US dollars. As you know, we maintain our lower positions on from 1,822, where we banked already a windfall amount of profit. Over 12 trades that we actually built into under 1,900 US dollars per ounce. We're keeping those lower positions on for now, just keeping those in play because we have built up such a significant amount of profit, but we do see a short-term opportunity here to capitalize on the downside. Obviously, our sell short on gold, it's currently up 400 points. Playbook here has been very similar on silver as well. You can see silver prices, they're currently down for the month 3%. So no additional follow through to the upside after everything that we discussed with you that played out. Essentially, many hedge funds and money managers, they FOMO'd into gold late once it broke back above $2,000 per ounce. Very similar playbook to what we saw back here with oil prices. Once they broke out to $95 per barrel, this is where we saw over 92% of hedge funds and money managers, they piled in long. Very similar recently on gold and also silver. So this pressure to the downside, this is causing many of those traders to start getting liquidated on their longs here. So I am expecting over the rest of this month, between now and the end of November, especially once we start heading into Black Friday, Thanksgiving, moving into the very last few days of the month here, I am expecting the potential for further pressure to the downside on gold and silver, but ultimately setting up for a fantastic buy opportunity. Now, we may get a bit of a blip higher here over CPI data this week. However, my overall expectation would be that any rallies could be very short term here, just across gold and silver, and you would normally then anticipate further selling pressure as you get closer towards, again, Thanksgiving, once you get closer towards Black Friday, the end of the month and so forth, which essentially is going to provide a fantastic opportunity to buy in even lower. Again, remember the mantra here, buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat. That's exactly what you want to be doing right now across these markets. So again, as we talked you through on Friday's report, we like oil here. I like it. 75, 76 US dollars per barrel. It's currently breaking back above $77 per barrel. We're going to stay with our sell short on gold. Again, that's protected. We're in from 1,980 US dollars per ounce. So essentially, want to stay in that position for further downside that we could certainly get over the course of this month. But I wouldn't be surprised to get a bit of a bump higher here off the back of CPI data this week. But ultimately, I'd be looking for more pressure between now and the end of the month for gold and looking just to take more profit off the table for the sell short. Now, another opportunity that we're keeping a close eye on right now is obviously platinum and also palladium. So palladium is currently back below $1,000 per ounce. It's trading at $974. Now, you've got a similar playbook here on platinum as well. It's now trading back at $849 per ounce. So as you know, the whole mantra here, again, over October, was to be buying platinum sub $900 per ounce. We took the opportunity on the breakout to $950 here to bank 50% of all of those trades, protect all of the positions, and now actually we're being gifted with even lower prices to actually come back in, buy back much lower again, buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat. So essentially with a break back down towards swing lows, you've got a much better opportunity here Same playbook as gold and silver, though. I would imagine we get a bump higher here into CPI data over this week, but be mindful that you might get even better prices here between now and the end of the month. My favorite trade for now remains long oil here, shorting gold in the short term here. However, then I'm looking to swoop in and buy back into multiple commodities at even lower prices between now and the end of the month. And whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's greater full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions and, most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy and certainty. There's a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that don't work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8 figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven approach. Or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, then you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive research-driven approach that is never taught to retail traders, it's only reserved for professional traders in the banks, hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the hedge funds, where they're buying and selling in real time, alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision, alongside the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations. Then you need to join our mentorship program. As we head into the final quarter of the year, we are in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation that the world has seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities ahead and build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, then you need to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch with you ASAP.